Welcome back to my channel. So after 4 months, I finally got my car home. Pretty stoked. We went and picked it up yesterday, but there were dramas. Let's just say it had to be pushed onto the trailer. Anyway, enjoy. So let's do a long story short. A few months ago, if you've been watching my channel long enough, you'll know that we took this to Club Fest 2024. It was in late October of last year, and we had a good fun 3 days with this. But on the way home, I dropped this off and I picked up the Camo 323 to get that ready for reunion. So they stored it for me, which I'm very grateful about, and they've had it ever since. So yesterday, we went back and got it. It was all good. Everything was fine. We had it all sussed out. We're going to do this nice shot of all the cars together because Chris has got his other 323 back, which I'll show you in a second. It's cool. It's fresh built by Rotolife. Mean. So we had it all sussed. We're going to hear them all running, but not this one. So I had a little bit of a drama with it, but rest assured it's fixed now. But what a pain. Anyway, I'll get to the footage.
It's real close, bro. It's like fucking 9 meters away. That little 90, you mean? Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's a bit.
Have this given that Rx7 on
Bro, it'll be perfect because, you know, in the next couple of months we get that down and everyone that wants to come hang out with me, bro, can come and hang out with this kids, bro. You know, it'll be fun.
Don't even go that way. And this one, oh, this wiring's terrible. Can you unpass my laptop, please?
I'll see.
With those lights. And the lights. Why is there no lights on? Why is this not powering on? Does this computer not go? So a bit of a bummer, the Rx7's not running. There's an issue with the Microtech. Not a major, but there seems to be water coming out of the engine, so maybe we thrashed it a little bit too hard at Clubfest. But look at that. That's not running. So these guys have been awesome storing the Rx7 for me. Real happy about it. That's tough. Listen to that. Ruckus has. Sick. Rum. Okay, it's been a few hours, but she's back in the garage. A little bit dusty. I'm not 100% sure what's going on with this thing, but I have got my hands on another Microtech that I can use just to see if that ECU is faulty or it's wiring to it, but we'll figure that out. And the coolant out of the engine. It doesn't make sense for it to be a blown water seal or what I had before with those ports on the PP. So I'm thinking it's just probably leaking out the back of the water pump. That's what I'm hoping for, but I'm gonna look into it tonight, and my goal is to get this thing started. Yeah, fun times. So at first thought, if you have a look along that silicon, all along the sump there's you can see antifreeze in there. Now I thought maybe the sump's full of water, but checking the dipstick, it's not milky or anything like that. So you can see all these water stains coming off the front cover. So maybe the gasket in behind the water pump up there somewhere, maybe that's the problem, or could even be these crappy hoses. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But first off, I'll try that ECU. Yeah, did notice down, you can't really see it, but there's a whole lot of gunk and shit coming out of one of those exhaust ports. Yeah, I'm sure it's not leaking water out of there. It can't be. I DevCon the living hell out of that one. But we'll try this ECU now anyway and see if it powers up, and yeah, go from there. Okay, it's a bit of a mess down here. I've just been ripping it shit, but this is the ECU that I've just borrowed. So I don't know if you saw it or not, but this one here would power up for 2 seconds and just close off, and I'm unsure if it's my wiring or it's the ECU itself. So this is all plugged in. I'll just turn the ignition on and we'll see what happens, hopefully. Yeah, that's looking real good. So I need to send that off to be repaired, but that's powering up, staying on, so my wiring's still good. I suppose the next thing to do is try and start it. Okay, so a bit of a trick to this one. I'm pretty sure fills my surge tank. Man, it's been a long time since I've had this car. Fuel pump, fuel pressure's coming up. See how it goes, a few pumps. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, super pumped with that. That's awesome. So ECU, another one I'm probably gonna need to send away to get fixed, but that fired straight up. That's mean. I can't see any water leaking out of there, but I'm gonna keep an eye on it. But for now, I'm just gonna go through the whole car, give it a freshen up, and tomorrow it might get a bath. But RX8's running good too. Still no injectors, but fires up, pulses away like it should. So I've got both my cars back and they both run. That's sick. Yeah, super happy to have this back. It's been far too long. Yeah, 4 months since Clubfest. Cool. Big shout out to Chris and family for looking after it for me, man. You guys are the legends. I'm so stoked. Car was safe as. So yeah, we'll wait for this smoke to clear and get back into it. So next day, Microtech was the problem with that. So what I'm going to do is send it off, get it repaired. Hopefully it should be all good. If anyone's come across an issue like that before with theirs, let me know. It's new to me, don't know. So plan for this is I will be running that fuel injection on this later on. I do have 80% of the parts for it, but it's just time. I still have to finish that thing. That's not far off. It's just, as I said before, injectors, fuel pump, got a fuel pump, and a few little bits and pieces, and back to the tuner. This still needs to be done. I'm about halfway through sorting this. I'm going to pull that gearbox and everything out today and have a look through that and sort all the back of this, get that all sweet. But as for this thing, I'm going to give it a wash and then cover it up for a little while. Don't really have the time to work on it at the moment. It still runs, so I'm happy with the loan computer, because after this is gone, I have another car coming in and it's big, so that's the problem with that one. So I need the broom. What can you do? So yeah, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. Really happy I've got this back. I should have taken this to reunion. It would have been so much better, but it's cool. I'm stoked. Anyway, thank you. So just packing all the bits and pieces I need for the next part of this build. Just got those stored in the boot. They can stay there for a few months, but yeah, it's still looking pretty clean.